This is a transmission from Spaceship Groggy. The following broadcast is from a super space afterlife where everyone is delegated to their ideal heaven in the stars. And for the insane fuckers on this ghost spaceship, Haven is a planet called Busy Boating, which they sail out of to deliver honey liquor for the Chaos God. This makes them a target for space raiders who are fuck out of luck because this ship is inhabited by a bunch of Viking Death Knight monster men who torture people on a daily basis to get negative energy out to power the ship. And if that don't get them right off the bat, there's also sexy sirens who lure them into traps with a bat of their eyes or a wiggle of their hips. And these dumbasses are fucking stupid. They fall for it every time. Fucking dumb fuckers. Girls don't throw themselves at you like that unless you're me. My name is Frankie J. Pizzo. J for jovial, cause I'm a happy motherfucker. I'm the android that runs a ship, who has an alternate reality where I'm a mafioso lord in a VR program in a city called the Circle City. Happens to also be a scenario that one Mr. Elder Grog, the Viking clan leader, likes to go in and work out his problems. I just like to work out my loads, if you know what I'm talking about. And here comes a load up in transmission number 9.
Hey Bill. Temple? I didn't know you were here. This must be fated. Now we can be together.
Who's Bill?
Oh, Bill? They meant nothing. I think I said Bill. It's not important. What are you doing here?
We can never be together. My allegiance lies to the Chaos God. It's my destiny, my fulfillment. And I feel there's been one too many Bill.
Bill, this can't be true.
Who's Bill?
What did they do to you?
Nothing. This is my calling, and always will be. I have found my higher enlightenment, and I'm finally fulfilled.
This is horseshit. I can't let them have you. You're mine. I'll prove it to you. You'll see.
We can never be, unless you will see where you're on your knees to the Chaos God. Oh, Bill! Who's Bill?
I come before you in this form of the puppet Chaos God. Riding on the left hand is a symbol that we are as the head of the Eternal Divine's left hand. Oh yes! To be the dark side of divinity. I am as such your Chaos King, but I am no more than the infinite God's puppet, carrying on the purpose of Chaos Divine. Now hearken unto me, children of Chaos. We must love none above our calling, so it is our commandment that we shall show no pure love or attachment to any other than our purpose, lest we fall into a transgression of a hell-like wonderland.
Do you know what peeves me off about this message, no matter how many times it's played on the ship? It's not the fact that we can't have pure love relationships. Like any of us are worried about that. Anyway, what peeves me off is the same fucker who's chastising us is a goddamn mouth manifested in his hand. Yeah, it's pretty easy not to advance in a relationship when you got a goddamn mouth in your hand. Pretty fucking easy. Sorry, honey, I would bring this relationship a little seriouser if it wasn't for the fact I got a mouth in my hand. I'm a handy fellow and I can take care of myself. Anyway, it's easy. It's space fucking common knowledge now. Space technology has taught us that love is simply a virus. And I don't catch those kind of viruses. I wear rubber. Virtual rubber.
Sorry to drop by unexpected, boys. But I'm on self-exile from my clan right now. Damn thing, I forgot my space steroids when I left, so forgive me not having abs. Still got my happy trail, right? But I'm totally down with your dark love. See, being an ex-member of the Hercules clan, we never looked for love. We only looked to go clubbing. And not the type of clubbing you normally would think. We're just clubbing bitches like baby seals until they can't move anymore. Then we go to drag them back to the fuck hut. Not by the hair, but by the leg. Why not the hair, you may ask? Well, some of them fall out. Then you don't have a handle while you're throat fucking her. And my wolf wants me to give a good throat fucking every time I'm going to the fuck hut. So I'm down with the dark love, fellas. My next point being, I heard through your reputation that when you join your band, you have to forfeit one of your earlier life memories. Well, that's fine with me, because I actually have a memory that I want to get rid of desperately. And that's my pussy-ass son. Not only will he refuse to wear a loincloth, well, he couldn't even rock it if he wanted to, especially a wolf one like this, he'd eat his cock off. But when he was in battle and lost, he didn't even have the goddamn common courtesy to die a heroic warrior's death. And I think that's the most unforgivable thing of all. So boys, where do I sign up?
Yeah, sounds pretty, sweet. We like, taking, stowaways as part of our crew. That's what we like doing. Anyway, so what we're gonna need you to do is just you go out that hallway on your left, okay? The 5th door on the right. You're gonna open it. It's marked Airlock Expulsion Unit. But don't you worry about that. It's a mislabel. It's called a waiting room. So anyway, you go in there, and when you see the red button lighten up, okay, we know that it's time for you to come in and sign the paperwork. Go ahead, push that fucking button, and you're out of here. I mean, you done joined the crew. It's that simple. Yeah.
I'm not hung up on love. Because I know most love is just a reaction to a chemical. I secrete this pheromone. It attracts men, you know, like all sirens. Except for this one time. But I'm pretty sure now he's into furries.
That's a strange little tittle-bit. What was this guy's name, by the way?
Kevin Smith.
Love is a virus, baby. And I'm okay with that type of virus. Sometimes love don't feel like it should, but it hurts so good.
Stop it right now. Who the fuck let Voodoo Doll in this conversation? He's a sick bastard. I don't want him in on this group conversation. I don't want to know about his take of love and how it relates to cutting open his goddamn nipples and rubbing fucking baby lotion on them. Hell no. I call veto. I don't want to hear that. Get that fucking shit out of here. Forget about it, bastard. Oh. How about everybody not pay attention to the ghost on the wall? Just because I'm here, basically for a horrible life and you tortured me to death, you're gonna go ahead and assume that I have nothing to offer and I'm not worth listening to. Why have you mind this whole time that you're talking about rubbing on your nipples with razor blades and about how much you love it, the things that you do and you don't love with baby oil? There was a person who had happened to maybe stow away on the ship twice over. First you got the man, you saw him, but I saw a female with 2 swords behind her back.
Swords! I was just on my way to make a big sandwich. But love is neutral. It just amps what the soul is craving, which is connection to another soul, and the biosuit that we wear is just the puppet for the soul, and when it completes that connection, then, you know, it makes a magic that even the gods can't make on their own, so, I mean, that's what the gods want, right? Connection. And this is me going and making that sandwich now.
Sandwich? I would like a sandwich. Wow, she's gorgeous. I'm not sure that I've ever seen her before. She's even, I dare say, prettier than the goddess. And she makes sandwiches? She's amazing. And she makes it with swords. That's hot, really hot.
You really think that all this fraternizing about this girl is gonna mean anything? You're not supposed to love anybody. And besides, could you really picture her going after a guy like you?
Sure, I could picture her going with a guy like me. Just give me the right crowns and the right pastels and some maybe charcoal pencils, and I could picture anything.
That's not what I meant, asshole.
Okay, well, I could sculpture us together very easily. She would be impressed. But I don't think that's what's going to get her heart. I'm going to go get her some poetry.
Oh, you're going to write her some poetry?
No, I'm going to go take a part of a poetry. Its heart, ideally. Actually, any organ would do. From Chaos Wonderland.
You are a schmuck.
A schmuck who's in love.
Oh, what a lovely day to kill a poetry tree. Tree. Not just any poetry tree, but a tree from Wonderland. Chaos Wonderland. The only place you can kill a tree and it screams. Take that, you tree-hugging hippies. It is a perfect way to prove my dark love affections for my new crewmate. Oh, where has she been hiding that fine ass?
Hello, Pumpkin King. I see what you know. I hear what you mean. And if you want to court a damsel, it's a poem you need.
You know what? That's crazy enough. Maybe it'll work. Let's give it a try. What do you got?
Your heart is lonely, my leaves are green. Let's all sapling together and seed the world green.
Wow, that poem was as shitty as Odorous' Caveman G-string loincloth. But for us.
Well, it's clear your caramel apple heart isn't a crisp, it's a mist.
Look who's talking number 3. How to kill a talky talk tree. Take that for a poem, bitch. Give me that shirt beats carving her name on a tree. That's for bitches. I take trees' hearts. Yeah. Still good.
Not to ruin your little pathetic tongue fest on that caramel apple heart. But, firstly, it's not practical practice. You need orange. Not that I've tried. Anyway, the girl that you're going apples and bananas over, turns out she's an undercover pirate.
What you're telling me is she is an assassin with boobies and a face like that? Holy shit, I think I love her more.
Yep, she done set half the ship on fire. Then she killed a dozen sirens who stood no chance against her flying boobs of fury. And then she stole the ship's black heart. You know, the one that stores all the negative energy for us to run. So we're on backup energy. Then, to top it all, she took some of our 10-year aged caramel apple heart liquor. Fucking bitch.
Oh my god. She stole liquor? Not the candy apple liquor. It's 10-year aged. You can't just replace that. I worked 10 years. Well, somebody worked 10 years on it. And I'm gonna have to steal that back from her. Ma'am, regardless of how hot you are, this is going to be paid for. Consider this war on your little Miss Pretty Pink asshole. I'm coming to get ya.
Excuse me, I have a question. Are you an undercover siren?
you certain? Do the men who you lure, do they commonly fall into traps? Do you find them screaming for help at any point?
Not yet.
Bleeding profusely?
No, not yet.
No bleeding men profusely. Okay, here goes the second one.
Okay.
Now you're not a siren. In science fiction, there's a thought of positive viruses, okay?
Yeah.
Could you see love as being a positive virus?
Probably. Because it infects people, and whether or not you get heartbroken and it makes you feel sick.
Seems contagious at points.
Yeah, and it can spread.
Yeah, love can spread and be contagious.
Much quicker probably than any other.
Sort of like Doctor Who. And
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
I don't even necessarily understand, but he's got, it's contagious for whatever reason.
It's part of that love thing.
Part of that love thing, okay.
Yeah.
For undercover sirens, they're usually women that lure guys into traps. Are you sure that maybe, are you undercover sirens?
It's supposed to be dudes, but it's okay.
Supposed to be dudes?
Really?
Oh my. So that's the kind of guy you're luring into traps.
Well, it wouldn't be a secret if you told me, would it?
Okay, here goes the second one. There's an idea in science fiction that there could be positive viruses. Viruses that bring luck and such. Would you consider love to be a positive virus?
It's a virus.
Well, what would your conclude? Why would you conclude that love could be a virus?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Many times it causes people to get in peril. I think it could hurt them potentially.
It's a big risk.
People often hurt themselves over love. Like, they didn't know that you were men,
Perhaps.
that were women, and that will result in pain. I've asked this of many people. Do you believe that love is a virus?
Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you surely die. Love gets you high.
Sweet.
Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Go, go, go!
It's a virus. I think that it can be positive, negative. It's like you may love that person. You know, like you have to love that person because he's your father or mother, but you don't like them. You know, you don't like how they do or treat you, but you love them anyway. It could be either. You can love a person and hate the person at the same time. But most of love is positive. It can be like change your attitude, the way you're thinking, how you dress, how you communicate with other people.
So, if I'm breaking this down, you feel that love could definitely be a virus because it's sort of contagious with the people you're close to.
Yes.
And that it can be both positive and negative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you would be, I have to say, it's a neutral virus.
Yes.
Okay. What would your take be?
Okay, love is a virus. It's an interesting idea. I think love is positive. And so if love acts like a virus, it's a positive virus. And it's something that, in the same way, when someone feels love and they communicate it, and maybe we get out even words, so it is kind of traveling through the ether, then it can cause that connection, which maybe is like a contagion. And in that case, it acts like a virus. The thing is, I think of negative things like hate is the absence of love. So it's kind of a little different, you know. So I don't think it's a neutral thing. I think love is the absence of the love virus.
I'm out here at Gen Con, and they're supposedly undercover sirens. They tend to be very beautiful and luring men in traps. Are you going to be luring men into traps today?
Well, apparently it's working because you're here.
Yup, sirens knew it.
Good response.
There are supposedly undercover sirens here, working the crowds and luring men into traps. Are you an undercover siren?
I don't think I'm allowed to say.
I see the war paint. I see a guard. I'm thinking yes, but I'll let the audience decide.
Never know.
That's why you have to be careful, kids.
Hey, I am definitely sure that she is an undercover siren who's luring men into traps. Why would you wear an outfit so awesomely provocative unless you were trying to lure males? Now, are you trying to lure them and kill them?
No, I don't think that seems worth the effort.
Nice.
Hey, I'm out and about at the convention, and there's supposed to be sirens who are undercover, luring men into traps. They tend to be beautiful, and are you a siren undercover?
I could be, but I doubt it.
You doubt it?
Yes.
Why is there doubt?
Because I do not lure people.
Oh, they just wind up there.
Sometimes.
And bleeding.
Usually I end up just following them.
Okay, that's not common of sirens.
No.
So, no, they don't. All right, cool. And this is at the Leather Layer, unique leather clothing, and I can't see the rest of the sign.
Well, we also have our cards.
Also have your cards.
And your spaceship.
And right now the audience is seeing the card in cleavage, so that's a good ad.